Hey guys, it's Catherine. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first video, and for today I thought we could chill a bit and see what I got on my Germany trip. I made a 4-day trip there and I got a lot of makeup that I'm very excited to try. I have 3 bronze slash contour products that I would like to try. The first one is the Art Deco bronze stick, the Makeup Factory face shaping stick, and the Rival Heart Me cream cushion bronzer in the shade 01 Sunkissed. I was very excited. I bought a bunch of products from this brand because it's the first time I see it. I like to find a new brand and to try their products to find hidden gems. And I'm even more excited because their makeup is very cheap. I think there's no product that is above €5 there. It comes in a squeezy tube. And here is a swatch. It looks like a pretty color that would work with me maybe in the summer. As for the formula, it seems very velvety, very smooth. More like a satin blush, definitely. It doesn't have any shimmer in it, which I like. Next, the Makeup Factory one. It reminds me a lot of the Sephora collection bronzer stick. Let's see how it swatches. Okay, it's smooth. It's smooth and I like the color. This color, it's more likely for me to use on natural days or during winter. It's also satiny, smooth, velvety. The formula for the both of them is pretty similar. And lastly, the one from Art Deco is also a stick bronzer. This one has a more like flat shape. It's definitely similar to the one from Makeup Factory, but it is more orangey. And this first, I am going to try both of those, each on one side of the cheek. And then I think I will go with this on top of it and maybe contour my nose. First, I'm gonna go with the Makeup Factory bronzer on my right. I'm gonna apply where I normally apply my bronzer. I'm gonna apply it straight on the face because that's what I normally do with lighter shades, because normally I'm not worried that it's gonna be too pigmented, even if it doesn't blend well. I suggest, if you don't know how the shade will be on your face, to apply straight from the brush, dab on your hand, and then build it up slowly on your cheek. So like that you don't have any bad surprises. Definitely on the more natural side. Should have got darker shade. It has a satiny skin-like finish. It's definitely for the more natural shade. I want to see if I can build it up, so let's try that. So I see it can be built up without any problem, like without creating any patchiness, and it didn't pick up my foundation. It doesn't pick up the base underneath. It is very lightweight and very natural. It can be built up, but it will remain natural. On the left cheek, I'm gonna try the Art Deco bronze stick. This is the one that has a more flatter side, which means it's more difficult to build up on the face. So I'm gonna try to build this one up with a brush. This is this one that seemed more orangey. I'm gonna pick up and build it on my face. I don't know if that will do much, but let's see. So it's also on the more natural side. The color is definitely more orange than that one. Honestly, for a classic bronzer, I like that shade. Maybe for winter, I would go for less orangey shades, but for now, I like it directly on the face because I think that it will take me forever to build this up with a brush because the shade is not so dark. This one, I feel like it did pick up here a bit of my foundation with all the brushing that I did. And it's also more natural, and I think it's less buildable than this one. And this is the difference. This one I was able to build up and it created a face. This one not so much. It's also the shade that matters, obviously. Regardless, I prefer the Makeup Factory one. I was able to build it up more. I can make it either natural or less natural, like still natural, but it gives a shape. This one I think is good if you are looking for a natural bronze. I would see myself using this one when I have only 5 minutes to do my makeup and I want to use a bronzer that cannot go wrong. It cannot be too pigmented. I just pick it up on the brush and go, go, go. If you're looking for a bronzer that does the job real quick, 5 minutes, you can't really go wrong with it, beginner friendly, this is your friend. We're gonna use the darkest bronzer, or actually contour, because it's a more contour shade. This is the Rival Heart Me. It is a liquid bronzer. They say it's a bronzer, but to me it looks more of a contour for my skin tone. But we'll see how it is on the face. I am just gonna put like 2 dots. I'm only gonna put this much because I don't know yet how pigmented it is. Okay, this one is definitely more pigmented than all of the other ones. I think if you want a pigmented bronzer, this is the best. It didn't pick up my base from what I see here, and it is more pigmented. It's very matte. Honestly, I like it. I think I like this one the most out of all of them. Here is how it looks on the cheek. I don't remember the prices much, but I know it was lower than €5. I think it was like €2 or €3. You cannot go wrong with it. Now, keep in mind that this is only first impression. I still don't know how long they last, how it fades on the face. I will find out in time. I still have to test them really and use them heavily for a longer time to be able to make a review. I think it salvaged this side of the face. It's not as flawless as this one because I think both bronzer went amazingly in this one. In this one, I feel it's more patchy because of the other one, but it's okay. Now, to test the true potential, I think I'm gonna bronze up my nose a bit with it. Not too much. Just to add a bit of definition. I don't really call this nose contouring, I just call it like adding definition. You know, when you do makeup and you contour your face and you leave your nose out, if you take a picture, your nose will seem big. Even if it's not big, it will seem big because the contrast between having shaped your face and added shadow to not adding anything to your nose will be picked up on the camera. And I learned that the hard way because I never really minded the shape of my nose, so I never really thought about contouring it in any way. But I noticed that on photos my nose looks bigger than in real life. Even when I don't want to contour my nose, I still like to add a bit of bronzer for some definition, you know, nothing much. So here is how it looks on the nose. It blended very fast. I gotta say that this is beginner friendly. Even if the color looks a bit scary, it blended very fast and it gives a beautiful, beautiful bronze. Honestly, nothing bad to say about this one. I'm surprised for the price. I am surprised. Let's talk about my favorite product, blush. Especially cream liquid stick blush. Also got 3. Try the blushes. I changed the angle of the camera a bit because I just realized that it was a bit weird. I hope this is better. I'm still learning and trying and learning as I go, so I haven't got everything figured out yet. My stand isn't really a stand, it's basically a gigantic mirror with a pen and a selfie stick somehow brought together for the phone to stand and for me to keep praying that it will not fall at some point. So bear with me. But in case you have any suggestions, I'm here to learn. Please tell me in the comments and I will gladly take them and gladly welcome them because I think I need them to be honest. Anyway, so the Art Deco blush sticks, which comes hand in hand with the bronze sticks. The Rival Heart Me, which is the new brand I was talking about, liquid blush, exciting beats. Altera Natur Cosmetics blush sticks. Excited to try it out because I have never heard of this brand or tried this brand before. Testing them will be interesting because we have a purple, a rosy pink, and a peach, a nude peach. Nude peach, is that even a color? I don't know, but anyway. First, let's swatch them. I would say the Rival Heart Me is in 01 pink, even though I see a purple, but okay. Yeah, that's a purple. That's a purple all day, every day. But aside from that, I mean, I got it because it was purple. I love purple blush. I have warmer skin tones, and I think purple blush on warm skin tones is beautiful. It's like the perfect pink for us because pink blush is too cool toned for me and it looks a bit ashy. So the purple is like the savior. It's very sheer. It's soft and it's matte. The texture looks more of a blush tint rather than a actual true blush. Normally I prefer a true blush, but we'll see how it goes on the cheek. We got the Art Deco blush stick. It is way more coral and bright on the swatch than it is in the packaging. This is the Altera blush. It's like a true peach. Let's try them on our cheeks. Three different blushes. So I think I will use three different brushes so I don't mix the colors. First I will try those and then I apply the purple one, and I can add a bit of the purple one on my nose to see how like the color looks. I'm gonna go on the right cheek with Art Deco blush stick. I'm going to use the new e.l.f. Stain and Tint blending brush. I think I will go straight on with a couple dots because it doesn't seem too pigmented. It's blending out nicely. Definitely has a natural finish. I think I would want to build it up more. I normally like a more punchy blush. That makes sense, like a more vibrant, more pigmented brush. So I would like to build this one a bit more. Now it's better. So the blush is pretty. It's natural. It can be buildable. It doesn't lift up the base from what I see. Yeah, my base looks fine. And it is easily blendable. I think I can even apply it like from the brush and then to my cheeks for an even more natural look, but to be honest I think it worked just fine to apply it there, and I was able to sheer it out and blend it just fine. So I like it. I like this formula more than the bronzer, and it's funny because this reminds me of the Makeup Factory or whatever that brand was bronzer more. I like it. I would totally recommend this. I like the color. I think it suits my skin tone. I think it's a great blush for summer and even for autumn where you want more like rosy pinky cheeks. Next, let's go with the Altera one. I will draw it directly on the cheeks because I already know that this one is not pigmented. Honestly, I can like just draw it and leave it. I mean, it needs blending a bit. This shade is more of a natural bronzer for me, so I think actually it can be used as a bronzer, but it's a very sheer one. It's very skin-like and like a natural flush. This one paired with the bronzer from the Art Deco one from this brand would be perfect for a 5-minute makeup. Like you just swipe that and then you swipe this and that's it. And honestly, you can even just put this and that's it. I think it will bronze up your face beautifully. But let's blend it before I talk too much. I'm gonna use the She Glam paw brush. I don't know. It's like a blush brush in the form of a cat paw. Very cute. It doesn't lift up my base from what I see. Color is the same as I said, natural flush. It's even more natural than this one, but I will see if I can build it up even more. And I will add a bit on the apple of my cheek. I think why I already talked about it being a natural blush for like 5-minute makeup is that when I apply it on my face like this, I have the like tendency to want to blend it with my fingers because I feel like it's already applied well and blended. Like I like this is the first time look. This is the first time I see something like this. I applied and it's blended already. Like I just need to like smooth out the edges a bit and that's all. And that's why like I almost have the tendency to just do a bit of this. And that's it. I think I like this even more than using a brush because it keeps the glowiness. It keeps the color, it remains natural, it remains just a flush on the cheeks. Look at that. I'm impressed. This can be the perfect one product for like multi-purpose. It can be a bronzer, still really a bit orange, like you can still add this with a bronzer, but if you don't want, honestly, you can totally get away with that, with it being a bronzer, a blush, and a highlight, a natural highlight, because it is glowy. Look at that. I don't know if you can see well on the camera. It is very glowy. I like it. I honestly nice surprise. Normally I don't like products like this. I like more pigmented products, but this one impressed me and I will totally use it for like a 5-minute makeup thing when I just need to like do something and get out of the house. I think I would want to add a bit from the blush from this side so that I make the cheeks kind of the same. That's good. Now this one needs to be mixed because I can hear it. Yeah, it's a beautiful purple brush. I'm gonna blend it with the Real Technique tapered brush. Yeah, okay. More pigmented than I expected. A beautiful purple is the perfect hybrid between a blush tint and a classic blush, like a stick blush or liquid blush, because I feel like it's as lightweight as a lip tint or a blush tint, you know, lip and cheek tint. And it even has the formula of that. It has the sheerness as we've seen on the swatch, but it goes on as an actual blush. And I like that because I like the way the lip tints go on. I like how lightweight they feel, but I don't like how sheer they are. So I think this is the perfect way for the people that are more blush fans to use more tint formulas, if that makes sense. But yeah, I like it. Doesn't pick up my base, it blend it easily. It is pigmented, well, pigmented enough, you know, it's not gonna be super pigmented because of the lightweight formula, but it has the pigmentation of a blush. I am surprised. I like this. Let me apply a bit on the nose to see how the formula looks alone. Okay, yeah, it's more pigmented than I expected. Oopsie. Maybe I should have applied less on the nose. I think I applied too much. Oof. So this is how the color looks. It is definitely a classic purple blush. Looks good on warm skin tones. I did a bit too much on my nose. Normally I put whatever's left on the brush to add on the nose, but this time I wanted to see the color, so I look like I am sunburnt. which is not bad. I mean, it is the summer, so I'll leave it like that. Next is highlight. I have only one highlighter. Well, no, two highlighters, because I have from Rival Heart Me stick highlighter, and I have the classic Diamond Haze highlighter from Catrice. This is not a new product. It's been there since a while. There is a lot of hype around it that it's a dupe for the Fenty bomb thingy. Forgot how it's called. The glitter bomb thing. It says that it's a highlighter, but I think it has dispersed glitter. So I think I would like it to apply it more on my eyes. I will try to apply it as a highlighter just because it says it is a highlighter. This is the stick highlighter. Doesn't have shimmer, though it's definitely in the formula, and I like that. I like that for natural highlighters. I like that. I don't like shimmery highlighters. Sometimes I do when I want a more bolder look, but for day-to-day one, I prefer this type. 02 Sundown. It's a more golden shade. I like more golden shades on me. So I got this one, and it seemed to be like very lightweight, like smooth, you know, very satiny. And I will apply it with my finger as I apply most cream, liquid, and stick highlighters. I have to like drag it a bit. Okay, it gives L'Oreal Lumile Glass vibes. It definitely gives that. From the packaging, you wouldn't say that because it doesn't look like that. But on the face, it's like the natural glow that from within, you know, like the skin like glow that isn't shimmery, is satin, and the glow definitely comes from the product and not from the shimmer or the glitter. I like the L'Oreal Lumine Glass. I like this one. I can taste them back to back to see if it's a dupe. If it's a dupe, I I think it is, to be honest, so far. I think actually this one is a bit drier than the L'Oreal one. The L'Oreal one is very balmy, very emollient. It is a bit annoying because of that, because it doesn't feel like it dries out on the skin. So I think this one would be an even better choice than the L'Oreal one, but I still have to try it more, and I will come back with a better review. First, I want to try a lip product. It is the Lip Pout Cloud Lip Plumping Pen. The shade. Why does Elf not write their shades? There it is, Wicked Cherry. It is a more dark brown shade. It's a plumping pen. I think you've seen many of those. Based on the swatch in the store, it seems it was a more pigmented one. I have the one from Catrice, and I liked it, but it felt more like a lip gloss. It was less pigmented, and normally I like pigmented products on my lips. Like I like to wear glosses, but I want them to be pigmented, if that makes sense. Or I would like to wear them over a lip look. So if I want something like this, I want it to be a bit pigmented so I can wear it on its own. Here is how it looks. Now here's the thing. Is it as pigmented as a lipstick? Obviously not. It is a balm or whatever it is, balm, gloss. Yeah. So obviously not. But is it a pigmented lip gloss? Yes. And do you know when I like to use this? Whenever I'm out to eat, for example, and my lip look is already gone, I like to have something again on my lips. I like to rehydrate my lips, and I like to like not have my lips completely bare, but I don't want to bring the whole lip look with me. So I like to have this in the bag. I put it, and my lips are not bare. This is how it looks on me. I like this shade. I think it would look beautiful over a lip look. It would look beautiful over a lip liner as well. Like you put the lip liner and you add this, and it looks beautiful as an on-the-go product. Like you just put it. Like I would add this along with the 5-minute makeup type of things. Also, it is plumping. I feel the plump on my lips. I want to see how plumpy my lips get from this. It's not like something over the top. It's bearable. It's completely. It feels like you just like you put a bit of mint on your mouth, on your lips. It's nothing huge, to be honest. Only downside is that I feel it's more sticky than I would like it to be, but it's not too sticky, to be honest. So it's not bad. The Catrice one is definitely stickier. This is a upgrade from the Catrice one. This, it's a bronzer, a very, very, very shimmery bronzer. I normally don't like shimmery bronzers that much. Like I like them to have a bit of a glow, but not actual shimmer. The swatch intrigued me. I was like, if I don't like it how it looks on my face, I might like it how it looks on my eyes. And actually, psych, it is a bronzed highlighter. So it's a bronzer and a highlighter. It's a hybrid. And I haven't seen this hybrid before. Maybe it exists and I'm stupid and I don't see it, but normally it's like bronzer slash blush or blush slash highlighter, but bronzer slash highlighter? I'm intrigued. It looks like it would be an amazing eyeshadow. And actually on the yeah, now I know why it intrigued me. Actually, I am sorry, it is a highlighter, actually, and I think by bronzed highlighter, they mean that it's a highlighter, not a bronzer, but it's more like a darker highlighter. I don't know, the name is weird. They could have just said highlighter and it to be in a deeper shade, like for deeper skin tones or for medium skin tones, but whatever. So I guess we do have a powder highlighter, and I would try it back to back with the Diamond Haze one. So in that case, let me open this one as well. We're in. So as I said, oh, okay. This one is like a more cream to cream powder hybrid. It's not cream, it's not powder, it's both and neither at the same time. It's very like smooth to touch, I gotta say. And this is the swatch. I've got to say it's not as dispersed as the Fenty one, so I wouldn't call that a dupe. But I think it's beautiful, and I think it could work as an icy highlighter if you don't apply too much and if you like pinpoint where you apply. And it would work as a eyeshadow topper as well, or just like on the eyes. Okay. Okay, now here's the thing. It is pinpointed, like I did pinpoint it, but even if the shimmer don't seem as dispersed in the swatch, they're definitely pretty dispersed on the cheek. I think this highlighter could work for people that like this type of highlighter, but I'm not a huge fan of this. I like more when it's like a smooth highlighter, without glitter. But I think it will be beautiful on the eyes, and I will try it on the eyes as well. The other one, I think I will love this one. Based on the swatch, it intrigued me. I like it. It is very glowy. It is very out there. As you can see, very glowy, very like bright. So it is not subtle. Again, another product from Rival Heart Me that I enjoyed. I am impressed. I didn't expect all of them to be a hit. I would also like to apply this one on my eye. And speaking of the eyes, a product that I would like to try, the Catrice Jelly Glow Stick in the shade 02 Gleamy and Dreamy. Now, this is like the She Glam jelly stick, but it's way thicker. I have that one, and I want to see how similar it is to that one. It's definitely more firm than the She Glam one. That one is like more wobbly. But I am intrigued. I like this type of eyeshadow sticks. I don't wear them normally when I do an eyeshadow look, but I like to wear them when I want a one and go on the go eyeshadow. When something on my eyes, normally something sparkly. Oh, wow, it has an interesting formula. It went on really like cooling, jelly, watery, but when I touch it, it's dry. Okay, wow, this is new. But it's still a bit cool. Like when I touch the area, it's still a bit cool. And it doesn't seem to want to budge. Here is the swatch. It's a more subtle shimmer, I would say. It's not like the She Glam ones are way more pigmented, but I would like this for on the go eyeshadow, definitely. This is a bronzier shade, like a goldish shade that goldish slash copperish shade that I really like. Yeah, it doesn't really budge. There is some shimmer here and there, but it doesn't really budge. I'm impressed. Okay. I'm excited. I will close it. It comes with a cap to protect the product because I think otherwise it will dry up. So that's good. I added some setting spray. I did my eyebrows, and I added some shadow to my eye. I have yet to try the eye products, and I have 2 lip products to try as well. NYX Smooshy Matte Lip Balm. I'm sure you heard of it before. I got the clear shade because I'm really curious to see how the matte lip balm looks on the lips. And I got this brown shade, which is Soft Smile. So first, I want to try the matte one. And it definitely has like a sweet taste, smell. Okay, I thought is this. It's very soft, very silicone. I expected it to be a bit more matte. I don't know if my expectations were high, but it is. It is definitely matte. Like obviously compared to other lip balms, it is matte, but you can still see a sheen. It feels good on the lips, especially for someone like me who doesn't really like lip balms, and I don't really like the glowiness of lip balms. This one is definitely made for me because I like a more matte lip in general. I don't think I would go out there again to buy the clear one because at this point I would just get a normal lip balm if I really want to have a clear one, or I would add Vaseline as I always do. But I'm curious to see this one. But first, let's go back to the eyes and apply the Catrice Jelly Eye Stick or whatever the name was. It doesn't have much pigment, as I said in the swatch, but like I think it's even less pigmented than the swatch. But for an everyday where you just want something on the eyes, it is nice. I wouldn't wear it as for when I want to make a more complex eye look, but add it with the shadow that I did, like the shadow on the crease. It looks very nice. I see like from far away the goldish undertones come up, but as I get close, I see how sheer it actually is, and the shimmers are more dispersed. But it's a good for on the go. I like it, and like I think you can put it in your purse, and if you want something quick on your eyes, you just and that's it. Time to apply the highlighters on the eyes. I think this will definitely bolden up the look, the color. It's beautiful. Yeah. And now let's try to add more sparkle with this one. Now obviously it will not be as bold and it will not show through as much as if it was alone. Because normally when I feel something is missing, I add one of those and it fixes it instantly, and I think now it definitely added more sparkle. So now we have this. Let me just wipe the other one. Now I can actually see how matte it is after it shows on a color. The color is pretty, by the way. Either this is more matte than the clear one, or I can't actually see how matte it is when it's the clear one. Which I wouldn't be surprised, of course, but something to keep in mind. Okay, I thought that the clear one would be a perfect one for like a blurring lip balm almost, but I didn't get that from it. However, this one I think that I do like better. It is more pigmented than a classic lip balm, which I like. Almost is as pigmented as a lipstick. Actually, it reminds me of the classic Essence matte lipsticks, but it's very hydrating and it's very nice. I like how it blurs the lips. I'm actually surprised and impressed of how much I liked it. I did expect to like it, but I didn't think I would like it this much. And honestly, didn't I say that the elf lip plumping thing is something nice to add in the purse to just like retouch your lips and have something on your lips? This one is even more. I think I would rather add this one to my purse and retouch. Like honestly, this is a lip look on its own. I think it would look good with a lip liner, but even like this alone, it's just soft, it's smooth. And I like that it's very, very hydrated. Since it's a matte product, I expect it to lack in that a bit, but it is actually very hydrating. So if you want to keep your lips hydrated during the day but still have something going on, this is perfect. I like this more than the clear one. The clear one, I wouldn't go out to buy it again. It's good, but it's like an average lip balm, nothing too wow. But this one, yes, 1000 times yes. This is the final look. I enjoyed how it came all together. It's more of a natural makeup look, more natural than I normally go. Really liked how everything went. This one, I did like it as a highlighter, but I think I liked it even more on the eye. The Catrice one, I loved it on the eye. It actually is more dispersed on the eye than it is in the swatch, so I think it's a good alternative to the Fenty one. From the rest, I liked everything except for the Art Deco bronze stick. I think they could have done a better job. I think it was on the more expensive drugstore side. I think this one was like 10 euros. And obviously it's not expensive, but if we're talking drugstore, you can find something better at a cheaper price. River Heart Me products impressed me a lot. I didn't expect to actually like all of them. Maybe I got lucky, maybe there are products that are amiss in that brand. Anyway, I hope you like that video. If you like makeup content, I honestly created this makeup channel because I just want to chill and talk about makeup. I've been a makeup enthusiast since I was little. When I was very young, my parents wouldn't let me wear makeup, obviously. I was only allowed to wear lip balms, so I had all the shades of the Nivea lip balms. Like, I think my addiction to makeup started since then. And honestly, I just think, hey, if I'm so enthusiastic, why not do something about it? I make this as a passion. I just want to chill, yap about makeup, try new things, see how they look. I hope you want to join me on this journey, and I hope you liked it. And please consider subscribing if you want more content. Consider liking this video, and consider commenting on what's your favorite makeup, what you want me to try more, what type of videos do you want me to do, and what other advice